Man convicted of arson and a murder for hire plot back in 2022 has been sentenced to 25 years in prison. As we first alerted you last year, investigators say that 25-year-old Stephen Eggert burned down a house in Harrison, and the body of 62-year-old Kevin Roglin was found inside. Eggert was found guilty after reaching an Alford plea, which is when someone maintains their innocence but admits the evidence could lead to a conviction. In addition to a prison sentence, Eggert was ordered to serve 9 years of extended supervision.